y'all very briefly about one of the options I think you should consider after this high school graduation. High school is nearing its end, and real life is knocking at your door. The time has come for you to step out of the world of child's play and into the world of adulthood. What are your plans? What will you do? Many high school graduates are uncertain of the route they will travel on this exciting journey into adulthood. For most, the options consist of college, whether it be university or community, the workforce, or the military. Well, why choose one when you can have all three? If you will, for a moment, allow me to present to you what I feel is the best option for you as a high school graduate. This will not only benefit you mentally, physically, emotionally, and financially, but it can also better you as a person and those around you as well. The fact that I'm a prior service member of the U.S. Army, a high school graduate, a current college student, and a productive member of society, I'm speaking to you from experience. As I stated previously, being a newly deemed adult and high school graduate, you are now faced with deciding which direction your life and career will go. If you're anything like most model citizens, you want to choose an option that equals success. Success is derived from experience of positivity that will reflect on you, your family, your friends, and ultimately your country. When I graduated from high school, I was so anti-military, it was ridiculous. This was mainly due to my upbringing as a military brat during the 20 years my father dedicated to the U.S. Army. It was also partly because I was more interested in college, partying, and hanging out with friends like many others after high school. Needless to say, that didn't last very long. Life quickly redirected me. Aside from enrolling in university, working fast food, I was not partying like I imagined I would, nor was I headed towards a successful future. So soon after leaving college and bouncing from minimum wage jobs one after the other, I had to do something different. I joined the Army. I was enlisting while my father was retiring, a definite time to rejoice with family and friends. Ultimately, that decision saved me, made me a better person, made my family and my country proud of me. With enlistment into one of the four military elements, whether it be Army, Navy, Air Force, or the Marine Corps, you're opening up for yourself a number of opportunities and new adventures. Military not only offers young people a life of stability, but also a number of other things as well. For instance, you could potentially end up in the best physical shape of your life based off the physical conditioning requirements of most military elements. Also, as far as job selection, the number of possible present and future career paths are unfathomable. Oh, and of course, education. Where else can a person not only get paid for working, but also have college education paid for while you work, and then get even more money when you get out of work? The time served also allows one to incorporate and become accustomed to team building, self-sufficiency, all at the same time. You will develop the ability and drive to display leadership, loyalty, duty, respect, selfless service, honor, integrity, and personal courage. All in all, you're taking a step toward improving your brand, which is you. Keep in mind that at some point in your life, you will have to sell your brand in order to gain entry into the workforce, school, church, society as a whole sometimes. When it's all said and done, a young high school graduate is probably one of the hardest individuals convinced of anything. Let's face it, you're no longer a child, but you're not yet an adult. You have just achieved what you and many others consider to be a great accomplishment, and you're sitting on cloud nine. Enjoy that moment, as it only comes once in a lifetime. But time waits for no man, or woman for that matter. When you come down from that high, and reality bites, make the right decision. With times as hard as they are, job security rarely promised, not to mention the fact that money for school is fiercely becoming a thing of the past for many. Why not solidify promised education, endless travel options, a lifetime of experience, and the ability to choose from a number of careers that offer you a future of success? This is a win-win situation for everyone. And if speaking to you, I have at least convinced you to consider the option. I have done my part not only by helping you, but your family, myself, and our country. Thanks for listening.